Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Everyman's Odyssey podcast and to another edition of our Monday Meditations, where we just take a few moments every week and read through the writings of Marcus Aurelius' personal journal, Meditations. So this week's comes from Book 7 again, and this is passage number 67, and it reads, "Nature did not blend things so inextricably that you can't draw your own boundaries. Place your own well-being in your own hands. It's quite possible to be a good man without anyone realizing it. Remember that. And this too, you don't need much to live happily. And just because you've abandoned your hopes of becoming a great thinker or a scientist, don't give up on attaining freedom, achieving humility, serving others, and obeying God." And so let's break that down into its two parts. The first part talking about how you place your own well-being into your own hands, and you can be a good man with anyone realizing it. And to me, that speaks to expectations. Success or goodness isn't this one-track path, one-size-fits-all sort of approach. You run your own life. You get to decide what success looks like for you. There can be all these expectations that by this age you've accomplished this, or you've purchased this, or you've reached this point in your career. And all of those are good goals to have for yourself if that's what it looks like for you. But don't look at other people's lives and feel like you're not successful or you're not where you should be. You can be doing everything right for your life, and because it doesn't look like what everybody else's looks like, they don't know that you're doing it right. They may not know that you are good and on track and successful. So remember that it doesn't have to look like what everybody else is looking for. And the second part, he's right. You don't need a whole lot to be happy. And I love what he focuses on here when it comes to living a happy life. Attaining freedom, which he's covered in the past, that relates to your own self-discipline and having freedom to control your thoughts and your emotions and your reactions to people, and freedom from being pushed around by circumstances because you know who you are. And achieving humility, serving others, and obeying God. Those are all good, humble virtues that are so simple and so attainable regardless of where you're at in life or what you've set out to do or what dreams have come true or haven't, regardless of what you have or haven't accomplished yet or may not accomplish in the future. Like he's saying, he didn't become a scientist like he thought he would, and that's okay. What he needs to focus on to be happy is the same thing we all need to focus on to be happy. It's being free, being humble, serving others, and obeying God. And I think that's a beautiful way to encourage yourself wherever you're at and remind yourself what you need in order to live a happy life is already available to you. It's just about choice and perspective. And so I hope that you think about that throughout this week, and I hope you start your day on a great note, talking about how you decide what your success looks like. So as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.